sunny day here in Washington that won't get you feeling low. No, gets you feeling good. Now, today we celebrate a special day. I'm all choked up 'cause it's Sydney's Orchestra's 75th birthday. And we're happy to be here, preserving the good old tunes. You and me share the love for that lasts through the years. So here we are to sing. Glad you made it, and it's okay, 'cause it's sunny Washington. And in fun lunchtime, we're shining everywhere. Happy anniversary, Sydney.
On behalf of the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the Millennium Stage. Tonight, we are extremely pleased here at the Kennedy Center to be able to help a wonderful organization celebrate 75 years of incredible musical service to the Washington area. They are a Washington institution. It's an outstanding orchestra. You'll hear more about it later, but will you please join me now in a warm welcome for Sydney's Music and Entertainment under the direction of Mr. Bob Dodelin.
It had to be you. Dance! It had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Thanks so much for being with us here at the Kennedy Center to help us celebrate our 75th anniversary, and also to the folks out on the web, hello Caroline in Miami, that's my daughter in college. I had to. I'm Bob Dodelin, I'm president of Sydney's Music and Entertainment, and at this moment it gives me a great pleasure to introduce my boss, the son of the founder, the man who started it all. Here he is, Sidney Seidenman Jr.
Bob, it was great listening to you talk, and great hearing you sing as well. In 1926, my father, Sidney Sr., opened an office at the Mayflower Hotel. The name of the company was Society Music Incorporated. Every executive in the hotel owned a piece of it. My father ultimately bought them all out, renamed the company Sydney's Orchestras, and 5 years ago, Bob Dodelin and I renamed it Sydney's Music and Entertainment. My father, who was a violinist, which was referred to in early days often as a fiddle player, was a delightful and warm guy, and I loved him very much. I feel that his musicians had a great affection for him as well. He wrote well, and I regretted that he never wrote a little book relating the adventures and misadventures that he experienced on literally thousands of bandstands in this city. I know I'm bragging on my dad to say that I feel it's really fair to say that he was the top society band leader in this city for over 40 years. 15 years ago, I invited Bob Dodelin, that guy, this fellow right here, to join my firm with the end in sight that he would run the business, because I wanted to play more tennis and bridge. I couldn't believe how lucky I was. The guy's very bright. Well, I hate to say these things. He's very bright. He's a fine musician. He sells music better than anybody. And he's a devoted family man because Ann's back there. I don't know where Thomas is. I was really happy when he decided to make himself president a couple of years ago. Bob, the stage is yours.
Thanks. Let's get things warmed up with the Glenn Miller classic, Moonlight Serenade. Round of applause for Karen Henderson.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
A foggy day in London town had me low, it had me down. I viewed the morning with such alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter. I'm gonna make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. I got the kisses on the bottom, and I'll be glad I got my little smile and say,
Tonight, a little bit different side of Ron Gutierrez. Here he is, everybody. Ron, come on back.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of and the way you look tonight.
Harry Waters on the trombone, Flight of the Bumblebee. This one always makes me think of Jimmy Stewart and June Allison. Hit it, Bob.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
By the way, you're allowed to dance. Please welcome Mr. Gary Tony.
that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that sings to me how the these things to me never before has someone been done.
So please feel free to join in and sing along, because we're not reading music. Why should you? That's right. Okay, here we go.
I want to send this out to my dad. It's his birthday. I know he's not here, but happy birthday, Dad. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you are doing. Love is all that I can give to you.
Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, over 2,000 miles along the way. I get your kicks on Route 66.
Welcome to St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri. Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty.
You'll see Amarillo, that's true. Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino.
You have a plan to follow.
Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms, I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the stars, it's near beyond the moon. I know without a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just like before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. Here they are again.
Won't you tell him, please, to come on? It's so sweet. From the line, oh, how I need someone to over me. Sydney's Orchestra, ladies and gentlemen.
The next song does bring us to the end of our celebration this evening, but before I leave, I'd like to introduce a couple of guys that keep this band musical. Pianist Bob Smith is one of the most remarkable musicians I've ever had the pleasure of working with. It's Robert Vedder, our trumpet player up there, that's done wonderful solo work for you tonight. It's Robert Vedder's phone call that guarantees that no matter where we send these musicians, it's going to be a good band. So Robert Vedder, thank you very much. Hey, Gary, I didn't realize that it was your dad's birthday too. Today's my father's birthday, and if he were here today, he'd be saying something like this: Bob, play something we know. And we think you'll know this one, Dad, so there you go. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Everybody sing. That's all, folks. For everybody up here, Sydney's orchestras, Sydney's music and entertainment. There's Karen and Gary and Bob and the whole bunch up here. Thanks so much for giving us your Friday afternoon. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.